What's going on, guys? Jeremy with Care Services and Blamo Tutorials coming back with you. Actually got a question asked to me on my Facebook page about a photo I had taken, and they were referring to the sunlight coming through the trees. Let's go over and look at it real fast. They asked, they had seen this as graphical artwork. The backdrop has like this sun ray effect, and I'm not sure if it's what he means or not, but Rich, I'm gonna try to give it another go here. Keep asking me lots of questions, so give me some good material to work on. So if it's not right, sorry. If it is, good job for me, right? But head on over to the Care Services page at facebook.com/careservicesnc and give us a like up here, bud, and let us know what you think. Any questions, you can go there and direct everything. Alright, but this is what we're going to create. It's not sun rays, it's called a sunburst. So we're going to recreate this. I'm going to show you one way to do it. I know there's lots of other ways, but this is the way I'm going to show you because this is what he wanted to do. So let's get started. Alright, now we're going to click File, New, start us up a new canvas. You can name it whatever you want. I tend to name things as I go about them, so we could do, Sunburst here, and when I save it's going to save as a PDS up here, or PSD. God, I'm talking backwards today, sorry guys. It's going on the web, so I want to keep my resolution at 72 pixels per inch. That's about good to me. Alright, let's get started on this one. Now what I've done on the last one is you can alternate colors. I'll show you at the end. This will be a two-part tutorial. Give you two bonuses on this one. I've got a light color on my foreground, a dark color on my background. That's how I got this effect. The actual light color turns into almost like a gradient type thing, and the background stays the same color. So it splits it up very well, but it gives us a nice effect where it's kind of bright and fading out. So let's try it and go forth and be merry. It doesn't matter what you use. We can use grays. I mean, there's no right way, wrong way. Whatever way you want to do it, go forth. That's fine with me. So let's do it like this. Next, we want to hit G and get my gradient tool pulled up. Oh, sorry. Over here, you can see the little box. You should, if I'm not mistaken, have a paint bucket. But if you sit here and you click and hold, you can pull up this little box, and right here is a G. Shows you your little hotkey. We need our gradient tool. Come up to the top, hold our shift key, and pull down. Gives us a straight mark. You can do it however you want to do it, but the best gradient going through right there. So, and we got a gradient. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create almost like a vertical blind kind of effect. Go up here to Filter, go to Distort, come down to Wave. Now, well, crap, I forget about this. I already cheated because I just created it because I want to give y'all an example. So this is the exact one I created. Number of generators I had at 74. Sometimes you can get a nice effect around like a 69. It depends on the size canvas you have and what's working out there. You go a little more, a little less. I found 74 fit really, really well for what we're doing. For what we're doing over here. Wavelength, my minimum is a 32, the maximum is a 48. Same with the amplitude. I got a 120 and a 529. Again, you can alter these however you want. Let's just go ahead and alter it. Let's do. Now what we're watching is this part right here. This last one, if I'm not careful, it's gonna not add up correctly when it goes to do the circulation. And it's going to touch together, make one wider. It's not going to space it apart good enough. So you're watching so that you don't do this and then get up here and get all this crap. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you've got a nice little section. Like if I combine these two, they're the same size. So you're going to have like a big double up. So let's take this back down. Let's do a skinny one. How about that? We'll do a small one for you. Alright, we want repeat the edge, we want the sign on the type, and click OK. Okay, so here we go. Now we have a vertical blinds, and you can actually do this another way where you don't actually come all the way down and it actually starts fading out. We might do that one too, but let's keep working. Alright, go to filter again. I'm going to go back to distort, except this time we're going to do a polar coordinates. And this is where you get the circular, excuse me, you get the circular effect. So now you can see what we're doing, how we're doing it, and see how the rays go out. That's what you're gonna have, guys, right there. Make sure you're set to rectangular to polar. If you had a polar to rectangular, you'd have this weird effect, which is very nice. You'll see this a lot too. A lot of people use that. But click that, hit OK. There you go. Easy as pie. One other thing is if you want to add the sun, I would go with the color that you have here. So my foreground color right there, I'm just going to keep that. Go over here to ellipse tool, go back out here, and you can hold shift and get yourself a perfect little circle. Just make sure you create a new layer right here, guys. That way you can move it around. And being that if I really wanted to, I could click both and center align it, but it's alright. Looks good to me. Now you can do all kinds of weird things and get where it actually still shows through a little bit with your blend modes. Do a hard light on it so it actually kind of brightens up and you get it. So it's, you know, you pick your flavor of what you like, how you like it. We'll just go back to normal, leave it alone. So there you go, guys. I hope you learned something. I'm going to show you a little neat trick. I've got another tutorial that actually goes through the whole caboodle of this, but all you have to do if you want to save this, you say, well, this client needs a blue one, or I need to do a red one for this page, or a blue, you know, whatever. Click back on the layer here. Go down here to your level adjustment layers. Go to hue, saturation, and just change it. You know, you'll have to, I mean, of course I just showed you the wrong thing. You'll have to combine the two layers here. Let me show you how to do that real fast. Now I've got my layers. I need to actually combine these. Click. If you right click, you can merge the layers together, or coming back out, just hit Control E and that merges as well. So same thing. Now we'll do our color change. This way it all changes together. There you go. Now you're at your club. Alright, guys, hope you learned something. Comment, rate, subscribe. Check us out on Facebook at Care Services NC. Getting ready to redesign the website as soon as we get a little extra time away from clients. careservices.com. All will be at the bottom of the screen in the description. Alright, guys, hope you learned something. Have a great day.